Last year on Black Friday, I decided to get a complete stick from laxdeals.com, and I chose Epoch because I never had an Epoch stick. Now, I'm still playing with the Epoch stick despite thinking that I liked, you know, STX Warrior ECD String King stick instead. And I was using an Evo QXO, different one than this before then, and I just haven't gone back to any of the others. And one of the main reasons is because of the scoop. Now, as you scoop through, one of the things you want to think about is the angle of the scoop. Now, what I find with the Z3 is that as you come through at an angle, it slides in and goes into the pocket extremely easily. Now, that's partly because of the design of the scoop, but also because there's not a lot of tension up top here. With a lot of mesh sticks, because the scoop lies in front of this portion of the head, a lot of times as you scoop, you're gonna have the first ridge of the plastic and then a second ridge of a tight like shooter right here to get over. Now, I hate that because as I'm coming through a ground ball, if I end up coming through it with the plastic and then the mesh pushes it out of my stick, I'm gonna be upset because I wanna just get through it and then out to wherever I need to go. But so one of the things I've noticed, especially with the Evo QXO and the STX 700 and 900 with their little, you know, indent patterns, is that anytime I want to come through a ball like this instead of straight, the thickness of this part actually pushes it instead of like the Z3. This just goes straight through it and it's right into my pocket, right? But so it's such a big deal. It's a little element that creates such a big deal because as you're coming through ground balls, you've got to pick them up. But so I want to showcase kind of the other sticks here too and kind of show how they work. So the Mirage 2.0, love this stick. As you're coming through it, it does a great job. The armor mesh gives it a great job to get into the pocket. None of that mesh kind of push out style. But then as you come through sideways, same idea. It goes through pretty clean, not as clean as the Z3 though. Then you've got the Relax Co, and they actually have a nice indent here where as you're coming to scoop through, like you get under it really easy, and as long as you're moving decently fast, it's gonna come right into the stick no matter what. And finally, probably one of my favorite ground ball heads is the Gate D, which I'm pretty sure is the same scoop style as the Torque or the Torque D, but as you come through this at any angle, it goes right through it and then right into the pocket, which is so important when you're picking up ground balls. So when you're evaluating sticks, you know, you're talking about margins that are tiny, but if you're coming through a ground ball that's moving towards the end line, and as you come through it, if your stick is naturally gonna push it away instead of just gliding under it, you're gonna wanna make the choice to get the stick that will just glide right under it, which the Epoch Z3 has impressed me so much that I've continued to use it past, you know, just thinking I was just gonna have an Epoch stick to have.